And welcome back once again to the Beard Mines. Welcome back, everybody. So it's good to see everybody's again. Thanks for joining us here in the Beard Mines. I'm Ken Breeze, Burling's Beard. We're going to play some Darkest Dungeon tonight. Today, tomorrow, when is it? Time is not a concept that we accept here in the Beard Mines. Time does not matter. It doesn't exist. It only exists in your head. A sheeple? I don't know where I'm going with this. At any rate, thanks for stopping by. We are going to get downtown with our Darkest Dungeon game here as we sort of go on a quest to battle in the Weald. We just have some characters. If you might notice, the characters are named after X-Men because when I started this campaign, I just watched Age of Apocalypse. I don't know. Part of me is thinking that maybe I should start changing the names of the characters to political figures, but then maybe I'm like, maybe not. Maybe that's like not super cool to do. I don't know. I mean, you guys let me know. What do you think? At any rate, let's just jump right into this shite. And here we go, Darkest Dungeon in the Beard Mines. We've got our sweet Weapon X, our Weapon 12. Weapon X died, and Weapon 11 died too. So Weapon 12 is in the house. Iceman in the house. Cable in the house. And Morticia, who's named after one of my favorite viewers. So if you want someone named after you, shout me out. Maybe we'll be able to make that happen. Holy water, powerful effect. Nice. Ruins adventure, I'll take it. Okay. What? Surprised by some grubs. What? Alright. Pickaxe to the back. There we go.
Another abomination
cleansed
from our lands.
Oh, don't poison me. Don't poison me. I am resisting your poison. Aha. Yeah, so it sort of sucks when you're surprised you get knocked out of your ranks. So basically I'm just going to use my turn now with Weapon X2, the leper, to just sort of move. That's all he's going to do. Because he can't attack from that back rank. So I'm just going to have him move. That's how it goes. Finally, the blight rains through. I wonder if I can blight this.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Alright. Get that guy pumped up. So, in case you're unaware, I'm on sort of a lower level mission, so I have 8 food and 8 torches. That's basically my normal type of gear that I take with me when I go on a short mission like this. And then I get 2 of everything else, basically. I feel like that basically covers the bases, no matter where you're going to be adventuring. Depending on where you're adventuring, you might want to get different things. Like I've dropped more shovels because we're in the Weald. You're surprised. Take that. And this is room battles too, so we're going to have to fight and bite and fight and fight and bite.
Precision and power.
Cool. Got some light damage on that guy in the back. Ooh, let's come hither him. Get him in the front. Dodge that. That's cool too. Choppity. Nice. Big hit. And actually, let's get this guy stunned in the front. That way we can have a little bit more leeway with what we're doing. And so, thanks for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see here. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't bad. Yeah, it's just these blanket fires, which are so not fun. But look at this background art. I love the hands hanging from the tree. This game is so sick. Let's just keep poisoning this jabroni. Yeah, he should hopefully die here. Yeah, he'll die next turn. So let's just start the hacking. Let's just do some axes to the back. There we go.
Prodigious size alone does not
dissuade
the sharpened
We gotta
blade.
clear this behemoth out of the way, though, so we can get to this cutthroat in the back. Oh, that was a nice dodge. You like that? Awesome. So I'm super looking forward to Crimson Court, which is going to be the new DLC for Darkest Dungeon. If you're not aware, the Crimson Court I mean, it should be coming out like at any moment, from what I understand. I'm really looking forward to when it's going to come out. And so, once it does, I mean, keep it locked here. We're going to be rocking it. But until it does, I think I'm probably going to be focusing a little bit more on D&D streams. I don't know if you've tuned in at all to the Minds of Madness stream that we did over the past few weeks, but I have it up on the YouTube, so definitely check out my YouTube page if you want to watch some D&D Minds of Madness, which is a great adventure that Chris Perkins wrote for PAX East in 2013. He wrote it alongside Scott Perkins. Scott Perkins? Yes, Scott Kurtz and Chris Perkins, excuse me. At any rate, it's a great adventure and super weird. It's just a weird adventure, which is why I like it. And it's I like it because it kills players too. It's like actually a really fucked up dungeon.
As the
honestly.
fiend falls,
But at any rate,
faint
you know,
hope
that's how that
blossoms.
goes. All right, let us continue onwards. We don't have to rest in this dungeon, but we are getting blighted. All right. Also, have you guys been thinking at all, y'all, about Free RPG Day? It's coming up. Free RPG Day is June 19th. I will be rocking it for, I think, a few hours. Probably like 6 hours I'll be running games at 20-sided store. So definitely come out for that. Crimson Court is slated for 6/19. So yeah, thanks for that. To it. I'm assuming that's you, Tom. And so I had heard from sort of, you know, Red Hook Studios. I've been following them, and they've been seeing like late May, early June, but I guess they moved it to mid-June. I'm glad there's a date. Thanks for that, Tom. So we'll look forward to that next month for sure. And so I can't wait for that, because I'm guessing it's going to be like vampires, right, you guys? Like, it's just vampires? That's basically my assumption, is that it will just be your heroes turning into vampires, effectively. I'm sure there'll be a sweet story that goes along with it, but I mean, that's what I'm paying my money for, vampires. All right, let's go in this next room and see what's up.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Another battle, that's fine. We need to
Made
complete
clear.
all the room battles in this dungeon before we can leave, so the more we find, the closer we are to being done. My main concern right now is that I didn't bring really any healing with me, so it's like, do I want to, you know, that's a concern. I have a little bit of healing, not a ton. And I guess I'm going to focus really more on the ones on the back, I guess. I don't know, are you guys looking forward to Crimson Court? I know I am, for sure. And thanks for the compliment, Mordecai, on the headphones. These are some good ones. I got them on sale. I don't know. I'm going to need to upgrade my gear at some point. But, you know, I'm not going to start the Patreon just yet. Soon, though. Who knows? So, we'll see. But for now, like I said, I'm looking forward to Free RPG Day coming up on the 19th of next month, of June. And come hither. There we go. And so Free RPG Day should be really good. I'll be running Star Wars and D&D, my sort of bread and butter, as it were. So that should be a lot of fun. A lot of other games going on at 20-sided that day. A lot of different DMs, a lot of different games. I think they're going to have 4 tables running at a time. So, yeah, 4 tables, like 2-hour slots, I think is what it is. So it'll be a number of slots, I think 4 or 5, I'm not exactly sure.
Confidence
So,
surges as the enemy crumbles.
it's going to be great. So I hope to see a lot of you there. That'll be fun. And we're doing pretty good on this one, right? I mean, I feel pretty confident that this battle is going to end here pretty soon. You know, it's funny that you say that, Tom, about finishing the base game. So I started this game specifically for the Twitch channel. So if you go back on my saved videos, either on my YouTube or saved here on Twitch, but most likely on YouTube, you'll sort of see these characters going through it. I have played my first campaign pretty deep into it, and it's a hard-ass game. I've actually I have not completed it myself. So honestly, I mean, I'm sort of looking forward to maybe completing this one and then playing Crimson Court. But honestly, I mean, I might just start playing it right away as well, because, you know, the new shit is so shiny. Everyone likes the new shit. And so, how am I any different? It's just Kenku all over the place. You all know what I'm talking about. And so, here we go. Sometimes a treat is just a treat. I love that this game dispenses wisdom as well as humor. And look at these backgrounds. I love all the weird shit. Some heirlooms.
If only treasure could staunch the flow.
I'm honestly always on the lookout for busts because they're super rare, and I just need them, man. Always looking out for them. Alright, let's see if we can take out these spiders before they can even take an action. Yep.
Executed with impunity.
That was pretty easy. Oh, sick, and we got some nice sapphires.
A trifling victory.
Very helpful.
But a victory nonetheless.
So I always try and get my torch up to as close to 100 as I can before going into a room, because it gives you a better chance to surprise the people that you're going to be, you know, fighting. It also gives you a better chance to scout out the tunnels ahead. So I always sort of buff my torch before I go into a room, no matter what. Yeah, you know, the emotional investment in the high-level characters, I totally feel you. I think that this game, it requires not requires, I'm going to walk that back. It rewards a sense of emotional, what's the best way? I don't want to say detachment, I want to say emotional fortitude. Because you basically have to watch your babies die. Yes, that is true. And you kill them, honestly. I mean, that's why I just hate, and I don't use that word lightly. That's a word I don't like to use often, and I don't use, honestly, for real people. But I do hate fictional people, and so I really hate that, like, the guy who sells you all the goods. He's also the guy that brings all the adventurers to the hamlet. That guy is making bank off misery.
Give them no quarter.
So, anyways, I'll point him out next time on stream. But at any rate, yeah, seeing your high-level characters get destroyed is not fun. So, or I guess it is a kind of fun. So for me, you know, it's been all about this game. It's all about having that sort of mental. Physical, that's emotional fortitude to sort of be like, okay, let it go, you know, move on, but then realize that it needs to be almost like a scaffolding, right? So it's like, I have my lower level characters bringing that, you know, it's a lot of grinding. This game's grind. It's a grindy game, which is weird because it's the way, I guess, yeah, the way... It's a pleasure to grind? Does that make any sense? I guess it makes sense. To somebody, somewhere. I probably should have healed my Crusader. That was probably a really stupid idea on my part that I'm going to pay for here any moment now. So let's see how that goes, everybody. Thanks for tuning in with me, Ken Breeze, here in the Darkest Dungeon. The merchant from Resident Evil, now, it's so funny you bring that up, Mordecai, because I actually never played that Resident Evil, but what's so funny is that in one of my favorite D&D games, a 4th edition game actually, one of the NPCs in it was the merchant. And he was like a direct, like, super important NPC. Like, it was nuts. He was like from the campaign, from like the beginning to the end, showing up in these weird spots, just selling us magic items. It was a weird, he was like from the or the Shadowfell or whatever. Neo Grind, I love it. It's the grind mechanic given purpose. That's what this stream needs to be called now, Neo Grind, I love it. I'm going to name one of the characters Neo Grind, that's next on the list. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This game kicks ass, I love it. I've just been so happy that, you know, Red Hook Studios has continued to support the game. after it's come out. There's a big modding community apparently. It's just cool to see. I like that because so many games get released and then they're just like, it doesn't, like, you just don't, no one plays them anymore. Like, there are these games that I love to play, these turn-based, squad-based games. You know, I go on whatever online thing and I'm like, oh, no one is playing this shit. So, you know, oh, thank God. I needed to end that fight. That was not going well for me.
Horrors.
The merchant was not dead, Ned. He was definitely a purveyor of scrolls, though, and potions. It was an interest. I mean, it was obvious that the DM really loved Resident Evil, though. I mean, it was different for me because I never played that game, right? So I didn't really have a context, though I realized it was from video. So here's why I bring 8 food, no matter what mission I go on. It's to feed people that get hurt. And in case I need to eat twice during a mission that's short, because you most often will need to eat at least once, so you should bring at least 4, but I bring 8 just to be careful in case you need to eat twice. Again, it's these things that you sort of put into place so that you're supporting your heroes so that they don't die effectively horrible, terrible deaths. Because once, you know, so here's that food again, right? I'm glad yeah, that was interesting. Oh, one of these jabronis doesn't need to eat food or something like that.
Nature
That's a
herself,
weird quirk that they have.
A victim to
I'm
the
not sure which
spreading
one of them it
corruption.
is.
Malformed
One of them.
with misintent.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. This dungeon should be over pretty soon. Yeah, I mean the merchant is mysterious stranger. Yeah, he's great. He's an interesting character. So that's right. The DM basically for the Dark Sun game I was in. That the voice, the patois, if you will, of the merchant was definitely the defining feature. So I'm sure if I ran into that character in Resident Evil, I'd notice him right away.
The way is lit.
All right, let's see what's in this
The
next
path is clear.
room.
We require only the strength to follow it.
Well, there has to be at least one more room fight, maybe 2, depending on what happens next.
Curious is the trap
I
maker's
don't have
art.
any more
His
anecdotes
efficacy
or
unwitnessed by his
antidotes.
own
I
eyes.
might have more anecdotes, honestly, but no antidotes. Or do I? I don't know. What? Huh? Help me out. Okay, here's the room battle. Shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, the punishment for starving is super brutal, Tom, I agree. But you know, it's riding that fine line for me of how much gold do I actually want to spend on each mission. And it's like for a short mission, I shouldn't be spending more than 2,000 gold. Like that should be basically it. When I'm going on like a boss hunt, then I don't mind. I don't care. I'll spend however much it'll take to get going. But I mean, honestly, I really try to be super miserly in some ways. It's like 8 torches, 8 food, 2 of everything else, unless you're going to like a sort of a special dungeon like the Weald where you may need more shovels, or maybe like the Cove where you might want more bandages or something like that. You know, different places require different things, obviously. And so I've tried to suss that out and just sort of like, you know, keep that in mind. But honestly, the 8 food on a short mission has been a really good sort of benchmark, and it's been pretty easy for me to have that work really well. When I go on a medium mission, I take 12 food. When I go on a long mission, I don't fuck around. I mean, I take 16 food. I mean, that's when a long mission is when you need it. And you know, there are some places where you can find food more easily than others. The Weald is definitely not a place to find food, unfortunately, all that often. So, you know, that plays a role as well. Alright, I gotta get a kill in here. These guys are just sort of running all over me right now. Let's see here. Yeah. So... Alright. Okay, well there's one death at least. That's a good start. So, I've been super stoked about PAX Unplugged. Have you guys been looking into that at all? It's going to be in November. It will be in the beautiful city of Philadelphia. So that will be fun. And it'll be only role-playing games, no video games. I'm sure I don't want to do video games, honestly. But I'm super looking to PAX Unplugged. It'll be really great. It'll be really awesome to sort of just revel in tabletop culture. there. And, it'll be fun to hang out with everybody. So definitely check into PAX Unplugged if you haven't yet. And speaking of PAX, have you guys been checking out the C-Team stream? It's really good. It's on Thursdays. It's tomorrow, technically. Right now. I mean, I don't know when you're watching this. This is, time doesn't exist. I said at the beginning of the stream,
Be wary.
Honestly.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
We'll continue adventuring, of course, so that we can open up this chest. It is slightly ajar. Nothing of value inside. I'm just going to leave at this point. There's no reason to stick around. I mean, I could continue to explore, but it's just really not worth it for me.
Driving out
So,
corruption
let's just
is an
bounce.
endless battle,
No, that
one
was
that
not
must
me
be fought.
stuttering. It wasn't stuttering? It wasn't your buffering. It was me. So that was some good monies. That's pretty good. And we're just going to head back to the Hamlet. Got some resolve here. Everyone's still first level. Demon Mania believes is possessed by demons. That sounds like Iceman, definitely. Intense craving for alcohol. Mordecai. I mean, let's call Rose a rose, I guess here. So let's see. We're gonna do some treatment. Obviously, that's the first step. Once you come back to the Hamlet, is to treat your characters, because at the end of the day, if they're totally mind-fucked, they are not going to be helpful.
All my life, I could feel an insistent
Shrieker.
gnawing in the back
So
of my
Shrieker
mind.
was
It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
Shrieker's really interesting. Shrieker is not exactly DLC, but it was like content that came out after the game, had come out. And so, let's see, do I have? Let's get everybody figured out. See, that's the guy I was talking about right there. That's jabroni. Okay. Weapon 12. We'll go to the cloister. Iceman, up the transept. Okay, let's see what's up with the bar. Yeah, Cable will drink. And Morticia will drink. Very good. No one else seems to have any stress. That's perfect. So we'll sort everybody by level. We definitely want to get people who have any type of illness, get that figured out. Ennui and lethargy. Which one do you guys think is worse, ennui or lethargy? I mean, in an existential sense. C-Team is really good. They are long. I mean, that's kind of why I like them in some ways, is they go hardcore. They go 3.5 hours long with these streams, or 3 hours, I believe. 3.5 if you count the table talk afterwards. But yeah, the 3-hour streams are long. You're right. But Jerry Holkins is He's just such a great DM, just a great person. Like I'm so happy that Jerry Holkins is a successful human being. Like it just makes me happy. So yeah, I mean it's really, they're really fun to watch. The community that's growing around it is really cool too. I mean, I'm not super whatever involved as the case may be. What do you guys think? Lethargy, ennui, what's good here? It's more I'm on the tweet zords, as Jerry calls them, the Twitter. So hit me up on Twitter if you haven't, Burling's Beard, and BERLINGS, where you can just look at anything that you're watching this on. We'll have the name on it, obviously. At any rate, they've been a lot of fun to watch. I also really love that they're taking place in Red Larch, because that is a setting that is freely available to anyone else who might want to pick it up and play there. And I mean, honestly, that setting didn't get a lot of love, I feel like, when it first came out. And that book, The Princess of Apocalypse, is what I'm actually talking about right now, if you're not up on the lingo, is a really, actually awesome book. It's really, really fucking good. I think I'm going to get rid of lethargy at this point, because the speed issues should get figured out. I don't think anyone else is sick. Everyone else is sorted by class. So now we have a sorted class. We can go look. Oh, this, he doesn't even have eyes. He's a soulless monster. Okay, let's see. We got 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 4. You think I might like healers? 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2. I don't think I had any antiquarians hanging out. So we're gonna get an antiquarian in the house. Boom.
She
And now we're full.
searches where others will not go,
Indeed. All right.
and sees what others will not see.
All right. We've got some sweet level 4s going, so I feel like it's time, right? Let's get into it. Let's get deep in this darkest dungeon. Let's go find some really crappy shit to get into, which is basically gonna be the necromancer, I think. So, yep, let's do it. Logan, Hollywood, we'll take Rogue, and C. Perkins, who might that be named after? Let's just make sure that they are all as buffed as I need them to be, because that turns out to be the main thing. Yeah, alright. And you know what? Let me see if I can actually get this blacksmith. Yeah. Yeah, I want to... Yeah, let's spend all my shit.
Mold the metal.
Yeah.
We are raising an army.
Yeah, let's get this shit going. Cool. So that's helpful. Though my gold stores are going to go down, so I'm going to need to sell some of this crap. Yeah, bloodied fetish, not super into. I mean, common items are okay. They're not great. That can be okay sometimes. Yeah. I'm just sort of hanging on. Oh, plus 30 bleed. Yeah, that's pretty dope. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I just want to get armored up a little bit here. I think that's all I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna just use the armor, and then we're gonna head in with the indestructible team. Yeah, so C team's really good. I can't choose a favorite. It's tough to choose a favorite character. That's why I think Jerry is just my favorite character. I'm identifying with the dungeon master. Go figure. And that is my favorite character. So this is a medium. So we're definitely gonna take 12, and we'll take 12 of these. So we have 12 and 12, and we're going to the ruins, which is known for twisting hallways and lightless tunnels. We want 2 of everything, and I think we were able to get 2 of everything. Yeah, 2. We don't have 2 keys, though. So I think I am just going to go ahead and sell this book at this point, whatever. And that way we'll get our keys, because the ruins have a lot of keys. So, let's try this out.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Darkest Dungeon, welcome. You're with me, Ken Breeze, Burling's Beard, in the Beard Mines, as we are about to jump deep, deep, deep into this shit. This is the necromancer that we're going to be hunting down. So when I'm on a boss run, I definitely sort of make sure to scout. Like, that's the main thing, is to try and not run into fights. Like, try and avoid them, as a matter of fact. Try and take routes, circuitous routes, even if you need to avoid them. Because really, the only thing that matters is that I get to the room before the necromancer, and I'm able to use my campfire. I'm able to use my firewood and rest. Because, you know, I want to be as prepped and ready for the necromancer as possible. So we'll see how that goes.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Wish me luck. All right. If I were a betting man, which I'm not really, I would guess that the necromancer is going to be either on the left or the right of the room furthest down to the south. So I feel like the path of least resistance. Oh, this map is going to make everything so much easier. That was a hot product. All right, that was a nice little map to get. So basically, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the closest one. So I guess I'll go to the closest one first, just sort of beeline for it. Unfortunately, circuitous routes seem to be in short supply on this level, so I'm going to have to take it on the chin. And speaking of which, let's start it off. Alright. Stunning is always a good way to go. I love the stun. The stun is my bread and butter. Ooh, resisting my stun. Not fun though. Alright. Ah, should have died. I'd rather take him out, I guess. Yeah.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Let's get these guys in the back first, if possible. Yeah. The team's been really good. I am looking forward to watching more of that stream. I mean, there's so many streams, it's hard to keep up with them all.
Quickly the tide
Thanks for showing up for mine. But, you know,
a
they're
dizzying
fun.
blow
They're fun.
to
You gotta
body and brain.
pick and choose. So, yeah. This battle that we're having right now seems pretty brutal. And so, I'm going to try and minimize this. Hopefully that stun goes off. There we go. Alright, that's good. We're happy about that. Alright, cool. Not as worried, especially with that hit. Oh, come on. Yeah, we'll leave the stun guy alone in favor of the guy who has more health. The dead weight. Ouch. Yep. Saw that coming. Okay. Ouch. So he's pretty hurt, so maybe some healing. Let's take this guy out first, and then the Vestal will start her healing magics. Now let's just clear some of these bodies out of the way. Yeah, she's got her heal going. Let's get him a little bit more healed up. And take out the guy with less health. Boom. Though, I mean, you could argue that since he was closer to the front rank, maybe I should have gone for the back. You know, it's a tough call. I never know. So, let's see here. I heal? Yeah, let's throw down some heals. Let's just do some soothing work. Nice, that dodge was definitely needed. Oh, look at this background. I like when I am able to find the temples, the shrines. I feel so much safe in here. And I always wonder that if you like rest in this room, that maybe it is a little bit safer for you or something like that. I mean, the designers did such an amazing job on this game that I wouldn't be surprised if they put even stuff like that in it that isn't so visible. That it is more sort of under the hood, if you will. That it's just sort of seamless how it works. Okay. I'm going to send the Vestal in here because she has the most stress. It contains a hidden treasure. Very well. Boom. Alright, look at that, some busts. Chris Perkins knows how to disarm traps. Yes, he does. Ba-boom. Alright, alchemy table. We'll have the Vestal take a look at this, but we have, I believe, the herbs for the alchemy table. Yes. And we get even more gold. Alright, now we just have too much gold, I guess. Alright, so what are we going to do here? That turns into a problem. I think we're just going to let the gold go, honestly. At this point, it's not that super important. Keeping our items, keeping our health, keeping our sanity, keeping it all together so that we can get to the Necromancer and rock his face off is really the ultimate goal. So everything in service of that. Like I said, emotional fortitude. You can't lose sight of the goal. And unfortunately, sometimes you gotta break some eggs. Alright. Yes. Okay, the marking I'm not super happy about, but we will try and push through it. Alright, yeah, nice to resist that stuff. I should really get that leper in the front when I have another chance outside of combat. I keep forgetting to do that. But this battle isn't going too poorly. I have tried to max out my characters with their armor and with their weapons, so they'll basically be ready to go. Okay, now, that's not a problem. That is actually not a problem at all, because this Crusader is loaded. He is prepped for the situation that he is in now. Are you bleeding? No, you're not bleeding. Yeah, let's just do a party heal. Why not? Let's get everybody a little bit closer to life.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Or true living, if you will. They all are alive, I guess, technically. See, he has this sweet holy lance that he can just... Booyah! Unfortunately, he didn't hit, but everybody's in their correct sort of formation now, which I'm happy about. I'll stun this guy, hopefully get him going. Stunning is one of my favorite tactics. Because it just removes their actions. What's better than that? Making sure that they can't hit me, they can't do anything to me because they're stunned. All right. That was perfect. That was exactly what we wanted. Okay, I don't think we can take any of this stuff with us at this point. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna throw that away. A plus 15 healing is pretty sick. I have one though. I don't want to get rid of it though because I want to sell it later. And I have this guy too to sell later. And I'll leave a portrait. Yeah, I guess. And I leave these guys. It so hurts, but keep the focus, everybody. Remember, we talked about it. Keep the focus. We know what the focus is. Appropriations. Money I can't take. The focus is staying alive. Fuck you guys. Alright, well this actually looks like the path of least resistance right now. So we'll go this way first. That might be famous last words. But let's see what's up. Oh yeah, more scouting. Alright, okay. Not super helpful, but not unhelpful.
The light, the promise of safety.
Alright, here's a trap, Tribity trap coming up. There's C. Perkins to the fore. Alright, we know that there isn't any fights in this room because of our scouting. There aren't any fights in that room because of our scouting. Doesn't look like there's any there either. So again, path of least resistance. I could very well be the necromancer is at the end of this passage. We just don't know. So I'm gonna hope that that's the case. You know what? Let's just get in there. Let's get in there and get nasty. Let's do it. Thanks for tuning in with me, Ken Breeze, Burling's Beard. You're in the Beard Mines. We're playing some Darkest Dungeon. We have been playing for just about 30 minutes or so, and we're having a grand old time. Yeah, we were talking about Crimson Court earlier, so I'm really excited to see what that DLC is going to be all about. Should be super fun. And then, I mean, we'll see. I've heard that there's new content and new character classes, so, you know, it should be fun. Should be fun. Alright, what should we do, everybody? I think some heals. I could use a heal. Are needed. So we'll throw those down at this point, because they are looking pretty hurt. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The back rank is definitely looking a little hurt. Let's get him a little closer. Yeah, let's actually position heal thyself, or have the archer heal you, I guess, in case maybe. I might not get another chance at this, so yeah, let's take a chunk out of crime. A bite out of crime? Anybody? And so, okay, sweet. He can only do some jabby shit from there, which is fine with me. I will get my heal going so I can continue to stay happy and healthy as we continue to search for the Necromancer. Alright, luckily we could take the gems with us, but I mean, I just, you know, whatever at this point. I don't have enough room for all the treasure I'm finding, which is a great, you know, problem to have, obviously. Alright, we know that there isn't a fight in this room either because of the scouting. And we know that this will be safe as well. Alright, well, we'll eat that food. That's totally cool. That's why we brought so much food. Open this up. That's fine if it's empty, honestly, because we're just trying to rush our way through these tunnels and these rooms that we know are empty. Alright, we don't know what's in this room. So what I'm going to do is just run up... What? Dang it. I'm going to run up on it. And I will then just retreat, basically, if it is the Necromancer. If it isn't, well, then we know where they are, I think. If this is Necromancer, then we're going to run. Yeah. So we'll retreat. We'll go back to the room ahead before. Totally fine. I don't mind taking the stress. I don't mind, you know, whatever. Fuck it. You know, it's honestly worth it to be prepped. So I'm going to go back to the other room. We're going to not have as much food to eat, unfortunately, but that's how that goes. We'll have enough so that we don't starve. And we're just going to go back to that room and, you know, rest. Because that's what, you know, survivalists do. They run away, they rest, they make sure they have the best chance possible to win, and then they win. So let's see how that goes for me. We'll see. All right, 4 food. Boom. All right, so we want to definitely make sure that no one sneaks up on us in the night. This will prevent nighttime ambush, and when none of us has mortality, so I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. This will also prevent nighttime ambush and give negative 25 stress. So let's do the, yes. Light, grant me the strength. Awesome. I love the shit that they say when they rest. It's so fun. The other thing I definitely want to be able to do is make sure that people are healed. I think strength, or rather health, and stress are equally important. But I also want to make sure that people have, like, cool shit. Like, +2 to speed is good. Like, you know, buffs basically for the fight ahead. So I could de-stress everyone in the party for 5. I mean, that's a lot. It's pretty good, though. I mean, and then the other thing I could do, self, is for everybody. That's 3. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Zealous Speech, so everybody's buffed, and they gain back some of their sweet sanity. And then I will do the, I could do all companions gain back health, but I'd rather do everyone's speed, so we're just all faster. We're just going to all move a lot faster in the next battle, which is great. Okay, so we're pretty buffed. We'll take our rest. That's okay to take some stress damage. Things aren't going great for us. It's a very dark dungeon. So, you know, what else are you going to do? We're going to march to victory. We're going to march to victory or ruin. So, let's see how that goes. Alright, we know that the boss man is down here, or the boss creature. Don't know if it's a man or a woman, honestly. And okay, another trap in front of us. And I get tagged by it. Fuck you. That's not cool at all. Alright, we know that the boss is in here, so there's no reason to, you know, not buff ourselves. Not use everything we can, basically, to do as well as we can. So here we go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Alright, Necromancer. Ouch. Yeah, I think healing is going to be what's going to be happening a lot here, honestly. I think there's going to just be a lot of heals going down. A lot of heals going down. Because this archer is going to become incredibly important. The archer is going to be the only one who's going to be able to hit the Necromancer wherever he is in the ranks. And so I'd much rather have that archer just... that felt good. I guess, fair enough point. The archer cannot hit the Necromancer when he's in the front. So, alright. Point taken. So I guess my plan has one loophole. But, you know, let's see how that goes. Ouch. Yeah, you know, just it's not great. So, and Rogue's resolve. Rogue is now irrational. Perfect. My eyes are on fire! I must gouge them out! Oh, good. Alright, well, let's get a little stun action going. See if we can stun this guy. No, he's resisting our stun. Yeah, we need to start throwing down big hits on him. So let's just throw down some big hits on him. Actually, marking him would be perfect so that we do even more damage to him as we go through this fight. I basically am just... This is the beginning of the fight. I want to basically prep and prepare for the end of the fight now, you know, because it's going to slog. This is going to be a little bit of a slog. Surprise. And the heal, you know, I'm going to do it every other one basically with her. So one attack, one heal. I basically am just going to flip back and forth. There's no reason sort of not to, because she's going to be my main font of healing. Oh, that miss was not helpful. All right. Marked. We do a little bit more damage. Sweet, yeah. Look at that. It's almost, I mean, 158 hit points is no slouch. So let's fuck this guy up. You will burn! Oh, sweet. Lots of burning. That sounds good to me. So, what shall we talk about? If you know me at all, you know I like to talk about politics. But maybe now might not be the best time for it. Suffice to say that the institutions of the United States of America are functioning to a greater or lesser degrees. So let's see if we can function and get this necromancer taken out. Oh, that crit felt so good in my chest, in my tummy. Num 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 num. I will eat that up all day, every day. All right, that was awesome. So let's get some more damage going here. That was very nice. We like that. The flesh is willing. I love these powers. Oh, that was brutal. But, you know, that's how it goes. Totally okay. The necromancer is quite hurt already, which is exactly what we want to sort of put ourselves in a situation for. So let's see what we can do now. Yeah, definitely just keep... Oh, another crit! Like it just feels so good. Feels so good. Because that's what's going to win this, is just tagging and tagging that necromancer. A bloody good shot, says Chris Perkins. I mean, he's Canadian, so I guess that's sort of... I don't know if Canadians say bloody very much. Not many of them. I don't think many of them do. Alright, very good. That was helpful. What else we got going on? The flesh is willing. Just a brutal attack. A brutal attack. A brutal strike! Alright, can we take this guy? I would rather just take this guy out at this point. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's see here. Take my arm! Like the ladies on the promenade! She's going insane. In the membrane. Insane in the brain. Anybody? Anybody? So, alright. Like I said, this battle's going to take a little while, so it's like you have to settle in for it, alright? Chris Perkins, selfish. That is not true, Darkest Dungeon. That is a slander. Libel? Guessing it's written, not spoken? You tell me. At any rate, death to the undeath. Sweet, yeah, I mean, frontline fighters are doing their job really well, which is just to keep those undead down. They keep popping back up. That's the necromancer's whole deal. And it seems as if Chris Perkins has decided not to fight this round, so we've got to get some damage thrown down. So let's do that. Yeah, with Chris Perkins a little hurt, this makes things a little bit more difficult to throw down that damage in the long range fashion that I might like. Okay, let's see. And she's gonna... What's he doing? Is he attacking on his own? That's fine. Yeah, attack the necromancer. Perfect. Yes. All right. Necromancer's about to die. 12 hit points left. I mean, this battle is not over, but I think it's pretty cooked. So, I mean, as you can see, we did have. We got lucky. We chose the right path when we were scouting and trying to figure out where the necromancer was. So we chose the right path. We found the necromancer. We were able to, walk back from them and heal and get ready. And that's why we're doing pretty good right now. Even though the stress damage is not good, it's not terrible in that we are still alive. So, hey, what do you want? We are above the life-o-meter. We are positive life-o-meters. So that, what do you want? I feel like we're doing pretty damn good. Alright, so take that guy out. Ba-boom. Easy peasy. And we just need to... This necromancer has 2 more hit points. Let's just do it. Time to do it. Alright. Very well. And Chris Perkins, come on now. A charge per kill. That's pretty cool. That's pretty badass. There we go. Hey-oh! Air horn sounds. How are y'all feeling? Everything going good? Awesome. That was a perfect little run. Let's go ahead and make it back to town. Because there's no... I mean, we could continue adventure, but honestly, I don't want to risk it. Why? Why risk it? I mean, there's no reason to. I beat this boss. Let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here with our ill-gotten gains and return to the Hammy Ham. People are almost 5th level in this grouping as well. Light sensitive, not cool. So basically, once people start to hit like 5th level, that's when I start to really pay attention to their quirks and stuff like that, their shit like that, and take them to the medical ward to try and heal them. Or cure them, really, as the case may be. Let's see here. The Book of Sanity. Nice. Getting some sweet rare items that I'm sure will come in very handy in the future. For now, though, we have some really stressed out folks. So let's get them the care they deserve. Alright. Hollywood going to the transept. And Logan. Of course, Logan is the bar. Come on. Anybody else have any stress? Yeah, McMoira does from last time. Throw her in. Iceman does from last time. Gambling Hall for Iceman. Alright, cool. So, that is how that goes. And it seems we have everybody sort of situated. I keep saying that when I play this game for whatever reason. It's kind of sort of a weird word. I don't know how into it I am. We're going to be streaming definitely for another hour or so, maybe even a little longer. We're having a good time playing the Darkest Dungeon. And, you know, I was watching someone who'd never played this game play it for the first time, and it is a hard game, and it can be... I wouldn't say counterintuitive. It's actually quite intuitive game, but you need to read things. It takes reading, which helps. Reading helps, as with most things. So you can skip over things really easy is sort of my point. So if you are just starting to play this game for the first time, definitely read the things so that you can play it to your most effective level, if that makes any sense. I think that we're going to go ahead and play some first level characters, some 0 level characters. And as I like to do, I like to rename my characters either after X-Men or after viewers. Does anyone want to be named? Does anyone want to be named after this? Does anybody want their name on this antiquarian? Because I would happily do that. Let me know if you're into it, and I will. I usually really like to give names to the characters from viewers, of course. So if you are viewing live right now, say hi, let me know, and I will name this character after you. If not, I'll just choose an X-Men of my choice. I said choice and choose in there, didn't I, twice? Yeah, you know, that's sometimes how it goes. So, let's see. I think that I might want to name this... What do I want to name this guy? What should the actual name be? Like, the actual name of this person. I'm thinking, who's an antiquarian in the X-Men? Or, you know, I might just name it after you, Tom. You know, possibly, maybe. Something like that. And so, we'll see. Yes, we will see. Let's see what's going on with that. At this point in time, we are rocking the Darkest Dungeon. We're attempting to rock the Darkest Dungeon. And we are live on Twitch with Darkest Dungeon. So, okay. I guess what we're going to do is we'll name him Tom. Because we like that Tom. And Tom, I think the color we're going to go with is purple. Very good. Luck be a lady tonight. What do you got? Looks like you are most effective in the rear, or back rear as case may be. Weapon X, we'll throw in the front. Union Jack, throw a second. And Lady Frost in the 4th roll. Okay, you're good either, so let's just get her there. Okay, there we go. What are we doing here? Medium? No, I don't think we want to do a medium. We'll do a short. Yes, we'll do a short. Very good. All right. We need to provision up. We definitely... What, Tom? You don't like being named after the antiquarian? Is that against your sensibilities? Did I miss something? Maybe I missed something. I apologize if I missed something. But at any rate, look at this guy and his soulless eyes. This is the guy who's taking all my money. Right here. This guy. This guy is the true darkest dungeon. Those eyes are the darkest dungeon. At any rate, we are going to the ruins. So 2 of everything should suffice. We're doing on a very short jaunt into the dungeon. And let's see how everyone does. I think everyone should do pretty well. I definitely will have Tom, our new antiquarian, picking up all the loots. Well, you know, I tend to not yell at my characters. I try and I'm a positive person. Not to say anyone is negative. I sense that positivity is the way to go. I mourn them, I would say, in my heart when they die. But I like to think that they go to Valhalla, you know, something like that. Hopefully. You know, that's why I stopped going to like the weird beast, you know, the altar, you know, those crazy altars. I don't do those. I just don't go to those places because I feel like that's the stupidest thing you can do is to tempt fate by going into an alternate dimension to try and fight some creature. Oh, so many traps. All right, let's see what we got. No, we'll have Tom open this up. Tom will be using some sweet, sweet herbs to cleanse the Iron Maiden. Always use herbs judiciously on the Iron Maidens so that we can find what's all good. Ooh, look at that. Yes, very rare antique. We're happy about that. All right. You know, we'll just see what's in this room, see what's up. And it looks like nothing's in here, which is what I basically thought. But that's fine because this is a, you know, a room battle mission, so we have to fight. So we're basically going to have to go to all the rooms until we don't. If that makes any sense. Alrighty. So, I'm getting stoked for online D&D. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do next. We did Minds of Madness. If you haven't watched that yet, check it out on my YouTube. You might be able to catch the last episode on Twitch still. It might still be there. But definitely on the YouTube. And then I'm trying to sort of figure out which way to go after that. I'm not going to lie, I've definitely been inspired by the C-Team. I might run a campaign in Red Larch, in the Red Larch area, Desserin Valley area. Or I'm also contemplating running my homebrew world, which is a world I've been working on since 2013 now, yeah. And which I really love. I've developed a lot, not only on my own, but with in contact with different players and different DMs, so it's been a pretty cool experience, honestly. And so maybe that could be something that could come out and people would be interested in. I don't know. I'm probably need to take a poll or figure it out, just start talking to people a little bit more. But basically, I want to definitely do more D&D streaming here on this channel, so we can highlight some of the really awesome role players that are in my local gaming community and in this area, and I mean, you know, around the country once it starts going nuts. So, you know, maybe we'll have some guest stars, all the different things. So I'm really excited about that. And we've had some good success with our original sort of test streams, and those are the Minds of Madness. Those are the ones I'm talking about. So check out those test streams if you get a chance, and let me know what you think about them. I'd love to get your feedback. And so, let's see. Booyah. Yes, yes. In terms of frequency of streaming, I've definitely been doing like twice a week now, basically, for the past month or so. I was sick a little recently. You know how it goes. Life gets in the way. The life gets in the way. And so, I try to do it whenever I can, basically. Do it right, really, not whenever I can. I really want to provide quality. That's my hope with these streams. And so, yeah, let's keep rocking it. And so, yeah, we definitely want to bring that to the D&D stream as well. And so look for that in the future. We're also going to be doing some Star Wars streams as well. I've been using Roll20 for online RP, which is good. I've used RP tools in the past. That was one I used when we did 4th edition. And I have... I've used like VoIPs like Ventrilo, excuse me, and stuff like that. But it's always sort of I've never streamed those things, so that's the new part of it. Really, though, when I think about it, the main issue that I'm really dealing with is the bandwidth and sort of syncing. So I'm hopeful that those things will get ironed out very soon, and so our D&D streams will be that much better. They sound great. That's I'm very thankful for that they just sound good. And so all my love and adoration to the mad scientist himself, Hollywood, who has helped me with my sound. Hollywood is actually one of my characters named after him. You might see him one of these days. Oh, more bandits. Fuck. Alright, so I'm going to shut up for a second and concentrate on actually kicking these guys' ass real quick, because I'm actually worried that that things would go south here, because, yeah, Tom is not looking super healthy, not going to lie. So... let's try and get him healed. Oh, that was very helpful. That dodge, miss dodge was very helpful. All right, let's get him the full sweet healing dividends. All right. Yeah, let's take a bite out of this guy. Blanket fire is so not fun. Yeah, let's just keep trying to ensorcel this person in the back, I guess. Yeah, at this point, I think we all just need the heals. We all need the heals. Yeah, ow. Ooh, that was brutal. That was a big hit. All right. So we're gonna have to figure this out then. Like I said, I'm gonna shut up and and try and take these guys out. That was huge. That was a Union Jack move right there. Alright, cool. So that gives us a little bit of breathing room to try and not die. That's always a good place to be, not dying. Heal everybody, because we all need the love at this point, quite badly. Well, not everybody, actually. But Weapon X is now Death's Door too. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, let's take him out in the back. Perfect. Alright. And this guy in the front. Hopefully we can just hack to pieces. Not if he dodges our attacks. Ouch. Alright. Let's see what's next. Healing everybody. Very good. And he's at lower than half health. Oh, ouch. And we're bleeding, and we're at Death's Door, and we don't have any more of bandages. This is going to get a little weird. So here's what the remedy for this is, right? So if you're at Death's Door after the battle, yeah, that's the new business model, Tom. The Venmo-based D&D game is, yeah, it's the definition of pay to play, my friend. And so that's pretty good. And so, yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, for anyone who's really wounded at the end of the fight, just eat the food. Eat the food. Just eat the food. And that way, even though they're going to take more damage as you walk around because you don't have anything to heal them with, aka like me, I don't have any actual, bandages to put on this person. At least they have some health so that they aren't going to just, you know, fall apart right away. Alright, nice one, Tom. Okay. Now let's just keep the heal train going. Aboard, heal train. Start heal train. Heal train. You like that? Is that good? I like just singing on this stream. Into it. My voice is not great today. I've been suffering, like I mentioned, a little under the weather. But that has not stopped me from making the effort to be here with all y'alls. So thanks for also being here. Okay, let's see here. More heirlooms. We're very happy to take those. Alright, we don't know what's in this room, so let's just torch up and see what happens. Shove snacks into the balloons. That's so funny. Yes, I shove snacks into their wounds. It stops the bleeding. That's a wise course of action. All right, gotta find the fights. I mean, I like in this game. It's like it's very old school. It's very golden, you know, axe as it were. You know, eat the food to gain the health. It has that retro appeal that this game sort of has in an odd way. It is oddly has a retro appeal to some degree. To me, I guess it does. Maybe I'm totally wrong on that. But I mean, it's so good. This game fucking kicks ass. And so, all right. Now I'm surprised. All right, I've prepared for this situation. Let's see what we can cobble together here. Yeah, let's definitely start hacking these guys up. We still don't have any bandages, so we're going to be bleeding. Yep. Ow. Aha. There we go. That was heroic. That was heroic. All right. Yeah, we got to get her into a position where she can heal people. Double X to the back. Awesome. That was a great hit. Okay. Dang, this rending that's going on is just difficult. Especially because now we don't have any more food to stuff in their wounds. Or their mouths, as the case may be. Okay, she's at death's door. People might die. You might see some deaths. You all might see some deaths. Which, you know, we get fairly regularly on the stream. You know, I'm not going to lie. Deaths do happen. It is the Darkest Dungeon. Doesn't equivocate that shit. Okay. Healing is definitely what is needed. We're back in position. The ranks are looking good. And we'll just end the battle. We'll annihilate the battle. Thanks for tuning in with me, Burling's Beard, here on the Beard Mines. We are rocking it. And we're looking for the final room battle. Da-na-na. Maybe this will be it. Na-na-na-na-na. Alright, you're at death's door, so we only have 2 food, so even if we had to eat 2, we couldn't, like, because you need the amount of food that you have of people to, you know, feed them, if that makes sense. That's why we always bring enough shovels, y'all, because had we not had that shovel, people would be in really bad shape. Already in pretty bad shape, but could be a lot worse. So, double blades. Very nice. Yeah, let's just keep that work going. And the heals, we're just gonna throw them down. Just get them out there. Throw those heals down. All right. Okay. So let's see what this sort of second round brings for us. We're not surprised the frontline fighters are getting sort of pounded on. That's what they're there for, and that was very fortuitous. Ooh, all right, not the best, and they're not crazy yet, but it's possible they could have a heart attack any minute. What, you haven't seen someone have a heart attack and die in this game? That's when you know things are going really wrong. Okay, you need to heals. Oh, the crit heal. Yes, that actually made things a lot better. See? Look at that. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is actually turning out quite nicely at this point. especially since this person can only jab now. They can't shoot their crossbow bolts at us anymore. We'll just hack them down slowly but surely. Take all the lunch money.
A trifling victory.
Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
Isn't that funny that I talk about things to do with lunch money? It's like what a bully would talk about. I don't actually want to take your lunch money at all. I just want to take your loots, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Leaving, I honestly, leaving a battle more healthy than when you started is what you should shoot for every time, right? Is like, that's sort of the gold standard, as it were. And for me, what I like to do is sometimes, and the game actually punishes you for doing this if you do it too much, I actually stay in battles longer than necessary sometimes, so as to get access to those heals that are so helpful. But then what happens is that your characters will start taking auto stress damage, because the game they know. So it's like you can only do it for a little bit, which is cool. That again, it's like the things that they already thought of in this game. This game is so just meticulous. But as well, of course, they patch it often. They're still working on it constantly. Now we know the date, June 19th, which is funny that that's also Free RPG Day, Tom. That's so funny. So Free RPG Day and the Crimson Court falling on the same date. How funny is that? And so we'll look forward to both those things. If you didn't hear me talking about it earlier, we'll be doing free RPGs, role-playing games, at the 20-Side Store in Brooklyn, New York on Saturday the 19th. That will be awesome. We'll be doing a bunch of free games there. There'll be like 8 hours of gaming, I think, or something like that. 2-hour slots. You should definitely sign up, come out. It'll be super fun. Swag for sure. They're really good about that. I knew this was going to happen. Weapon X being selfish? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I will be running D&D and Star Wars. You thought I was going to say Shadowrun, didn't you? I thought I was going to say Shadowrun, but I am not. I'm saying Star Wars. I love Shadowrun, but I think we all know the issues with Shadowrun. Okay. There we go. And let's see if we can finish this up real quick. Yeah, definitely keeping the bayonetters around. Yeah, basically the arbalesters around for a few rounds to heal. Totally valid. I mean, it's a good strategy because you want to be able to leave better than when you came in. I guess that's sort of like life too, right? Is that too deep? I don't know. On the Darkest Dungeon for this stream? You tell me. All right. There we go. And we know we're going to have another fight here because we're doing room fights. We are in the room fight dungeon. Yeah, you need a bandage. Oh, no. Yep. Well.
Gnawing hunger sets in.
Yep. The hunger sets in. It's very possible. Tom is now paranoid. Makes a little bit of sense. It's very possible that Union Jack will die soon. Yep, there it goes. Well, I hope you're all happy. Union Jack is officially dead, dying from hunger. This game is officially super brutal, in case you didn't know that, which you probably already knew that. But anyway, welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. All right, there is a trap for us to take care of, which we don't. Ouch. So, everybody's super messed up. Let's just pop these guys. So, I guess we have something to go into this battle with. All right. Wish me luck. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I mean, when you don't get lunch on time, I mean, again, it's the old school rules, you know? It's Golden Axe. It's like when you don't get lunch on time, you know, you get exhaustion, you know? It makes sense in an abstract way. You know, it's like these people are just incredibly exhausted, and so they're going to die very, very soon. Please don't take your action. Please don't take your action. Oh, courageous! That's right! Finally, some light in this shadow. We're not friends. That's right. That evened up the odds masterfully. Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Phew. Phew. All right. Now let's heal everybody. Except for you. Yeah, Tom, we know you're paranoid. You don't want to get healed. Very well. Okay. The bayonet jab will be a miss. And let's see here. Paranoid. Yeah, it makes sense. You get a little paranoid when you're hungry. Ouch. Back at death's door. That's okay. Frost is feeling good. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Ouch. But still alive. Let's see how long that lasts, because we are getting rocked. Come on. Which of you covets my purse? Yeah, you are super paranoid right now. Which is cool, you know. It's cool too, man. That's cool. Okay. That evens up the odds even more, which we're very happy about. Ooh, no. Bye, Tom. Well, I guess you win some and you lose some. Ugh. All right, let's keep these heals flowing. That's the only way that we're going to make it through this. 2 players, 2 heroes dead. And 2 alive, hanging on, barely. In the darkest dungeon. Frost at death's door repeatedly. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Awesome. Hanging out, keeping healed. The heals are flowing. Just need some big hits. A poor tactic. I guess. It's not that poor. Oh, thanks for passing. Oh, God. That was not helpful. Okay, well, at least I lucked out and... the fire stands with you. That's awesome. She's a badass. Yeah, let's just do some damage here, I guess. We need to take these guys out. This is the last battle of this dungeon. I died as I lived, entirely in this single dungeon. Exactly. Perfect, Tom. I'm glad that you were able to join us for this. See? It's just so amazing. You know, communities coming together. And so, don't worry, Tom. You will be replaced? Yes, I think that's probably the best word for it. You know, honored is not the word for it. Replaced. Okay, let's get the hell out of here so that we don't die a horrible death in the darkest dungeon. More horrible deaths, rather. But yeah, it's brutal. This is a brutal, brutal game. And, you know, 0 level characters, 1st level characters are really fragile. But, I mean, unless you get them up, oh, that was maybe not the best idea. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Don't die. Don't die. No more death. No more death. Okay, phew. Hopefully I'm able to end it this round. And Weapon X is on death's door. Everyone's on death's door. Okay, okay. You know what? Let's go ahead and take the defensive stance at this point. But just, you know, keep in it. We're just gonna keep in it. That's fine. Get us off death's door. You know, we'll just keep in it. And now we will attack. And now we will prevail. And whew! Glad that level. Yeah, alright. Whatever. Yeah, let's continue adventuring so we at least can open up this unlocked strong box and see what's in here. Sweet. Okay. We can definitely get rid of crap that we don't want to take with us. None of this stuff. Yeah, we'll just get rid of these guys. F it. Boom. Awesome. And that's the way we go.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
That was a brutal one. Tom and Union Jack taken out. That's how it goes sometimes. Fragile. Yeah. Minus 10 max XP. Not fun. Wow, Tom. Sorry about that, buddy. But, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. Thanks for joining us. If you're just tuning in, I am Ken Breeze, Sperling's Beard. You are watching me playing Darkest Dungeon here in the Beard Mines. And we are definitely looking forward to going back to the Hamlet. The Hammy Ham, as we call it. And we really want to basically look for some replacements. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do at this point. Because... hello, Maroon. And so, yeah, we're playing Darkest Dungeon. And we're at the Hamlet now. This is a sort of a gothic horror game. We just had some heroes die in the dungeon, so we're going to have to recruit some more. Well, let's sort of sort everyone by their class. Actually, before we do that, let's get these people the help they need. Weapon X will go to the cloister to pray to get his stress out. Frost. Logan, nope. Hollywood, stuck. And we also have a bar that they might be able to visit as well. Nope. Logan likes the bar. Frost is not into the bar, so it seems like something's wrong with her, so we're going to have to bring her to the madhouse, the treatment ward, if you will, and treat some of her madness. She will only go to the brothel, so let's get rid of that one, because that sort of limits our options. Stress relief, you know, that's how it goes. Alright, let's see, anyone else stressed out? No, it doesn't look like it, so now we'll sort by La Ville, or by class, because now we want to see, we have two of them, one, yeah, right? This is sorted by class, yeah, okay, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. Alright, well, we lost our antiquarian last time, and I actually am super into Houndmasters, so we're going to grab them, and we'll rename them now. Welcome to the stream, Maroon. I'm wondering, does anyone know how you spell Maushem? Do you know that word? It's that sort of like Scrimshander, if you know it at all. Marshem. That's not what I want to name this person as. But Tom, I haven't forgotten about you, buddy. You are back. You're back in full effect. Well, really, it's more like your predecessor, your antecessor, your six-seater, your successor. Makes more sense, doesn't it? I know the words sometimes. Tom 2 in the house. Boom. Love it. Also, we're going to need to rename our fun Houndmaster here as well. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's awesome to have you here. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. We'll probably keep going for the next half hour or so, maybe 45 minutes. If you can tell from my voice, I'm a little under the weather, so I don't want to stay up way too late. But Maroon, love you, so we're going to put you in here right away. There we go. Whoops. I always forget I need to press enter to have it stick. Alright. Boom. Cool. So we have some new heroes. We're looking for a quest to go on. I would definitely not mind doing a higher level quest. Right. Yeah, we have some 4th level characters here. Oh, some of them still need some help though. So let's sort by stress here and see what's going on, because these people still need some help. Cloister, transept, very good. Alright, everyone else is okay on stress. That being the case, then, it looks like we only really have 3, yeah. You know what I might want to do is I'll probably go on a medium mission, but I won't do one of the bosses. I'll try and get my 3rd levels up to 4th level, or as close to 4th level as possible. So that means that Magneto is going to get up in this whip. Oh yeah, I got to choose the right one. We'll probably head back to the... Yeah, I'm going to go to the Cove. We haven't been there in a little while, and we'll be collecting stuff. So let's see here. Bishop will be in front. Beast is going to look pretty good. And Mr. Sinaster. Very good. We have some gold, so let's see what kind of armor and weapons everybody has, because we want to make sure that they are as well equipped as we can get them for as much money we have. Yes, there we go. Yep, everyone's pretty well equipped. Let's see, is there anything else to do? Whoops. Is there anything else to do here in terms of upgrading? Yeah, no, we have a long way to go before we can upgrade this guy again. I mean, 69, dude. It's at 69% upgraded, so that's fine and dandy. This is a medium mission So let's check everyone's sort of gear. Everyone's got gear. Everyone's got enough downtime activities to do. No, Bishop doesn't, or Beast doesn't, and Magneto does not either. So let's go back. Since we know we're going to have to be camping, I'd rather get these guys and have their abilities totally helped out. Therapy Dog is so good. Yeah, one companion stress, that's fine. Beast also needs to buy into something else. Self-only, humor, bandit sense. Yeah, bandit sense good. We don't have the money for bandit sense, but we can sell some of this junk that we have found along the way. Stun resist is fun and everything, but I'd rather have the money. Yeah, meh. Unholy Slayer is cool. Yeah, all the rest of the stuff is pretty good. So we have a nice little money there. Yeah, we'll be able to scrape by. We might not be able to get all the gear we might want for this mission, but you know, we're going to try and do our best now. Alright, so we know we're going to want 8 food. Actually, we want 12 food technically. And that's where we're going to need to sell something else here. I guess stun is I love stun so much. But I guess we're going to get rid of this guy, and we will get rid of... These are fun. Yeah, bleed. These are all just so good. And these are all... I don't want to sell into this stuff. This stuff is my rare stuff. I got some stuff, but not a lot. Alright. So we're in the cove, so... Wow, this is going to be brutal. Alright, that's all we're going to be able to take with us, everybody. Wish me luck. This is going to be a very under-equipped mission. But that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes. We will continue playing Darkest Dungeon, probably for, another half hour or so. Thanks for kicking it with us. We definitely appreciate that. Yeah, let's see here. Alright. The cove is coming up for us. And, yeah. Here we go with the Darkest Dungeon. The cove is an interesting one. There's a lot of creatures that can make you bleed, and there are a lot of creatures that fish people, basically. So I don't know how into fish people you are, but I basically have to explore this entire place now for these relics. So scouting is going to be really important on this level, so that I can find the relics as quickly as possible. Oh, come on. Alright. It is a barnacle encrusted chest, and we did not bring any keys. So, now you're bleeding. Yeah, great. Like I said, we really need scouting, so I'm going to burn torches here at the front. You know what? I'm going to run from this battle. I honestly would just rather... just beat it. But can I not retreat from this combat? It looks like I can't retreat from this combat. Because I was surprised? Probably.